Your day felt as long as mine? Poor thing. I remember that glazed look. I remember that glazed feeling, like someone had covered the world in dust. Well, memories anyway, fond or otherwise. How are you, my dear? You look ready to drop. No, I didn't say that. You always look pretty. You're a beautiful woman. But your eyes could do with some life. Trouble sleeping? Not a ridiculous assumption, I would have thought. Lifeless eyes, drooping posture, quick to irritation. I'm direct, my dear, never rude. Not to you. Coffee for your thoughts? The usual? You do have a usual. You order the same thing every time you come here. You like order. You like routine. There's no shame in that. Think about telling me what's on your mind. I'll be back with caffeine. So, feel like sharing? Jungian shadow theory. Now, that takes me back. Apologies. Old men like to reminisce. So, if we're not going to talk about you finishing your thesis, what shall we talk about? Not at all. I'm touched. Miss Honor Student herself is wanting my help. Tell me, would it be permissible for this old man to feel flattered? So I was right then. Trouble sleeping. Recurring dreams, particularly distressing dreams, do affect sleep, my dear. Your eyes are proof enough of that. It's not a weakness to be distressed. You need to understand that sometime. It holds you back. Thinking everyone is judging you. If we're going to talk, we're going to need to let go of wanting to look tough. Dreams are not a place to be tough. Dreams are a place to be free. The thing a person has no wish to be. It would be foolish not to confront the elephant in the room, my dear. So, young got under your skin, up your spine, and into your head, You're not the first. You're a smart woman. Fiercely smart. Not a bad dresser, either. How is it that an intelligent, young, and fiercely capable woman is having so much trouble being self-aware? You don't need me to give you a dream reading. You need a board to bounce your thoughts off of. I'm not offended. It's natural. There's no boyfriend, is there? Is there a line to overstep? We are an unusual pair, but I wasn't under the impression this was a particularly formal arrangement. You are not my student. I am not your professor. You are not my patient. I am not your psychologist. We are two beings in a coffee shop talking. Why? Why are we talking? You are young. You have the face of Mona Lisa and a brain in your head. You can't be short of attention. So, what's missing that I am providing? Not just strange, though, What else? That is the word I'd use, too. Dark. Much like your dream, no? Perhaps that is what troubles you most. These dreams aren't pleasant. You feel on the run, under attack, followed and hunted by this shadow. This dark shadow. And yet, you keep having it. You keep thinking about it. You keep feeding it. Are you not? You're here talking to a dark, strange man, old enough to be your father, and then some. A man who says strange things. A man who makes you uncomfortable and yet a little seen? No. Well, if you weren't feeding it, if you weren't a little bit curious, would you be talking to me? There is no shame in curiosity, my dear. There may be danger, chaos, pain, but no shame. To be curious is to be more. More than just a life, more than just a person. You are a being wanting to know. You should feel no shame about that. Tell me more about the dream. What does it feel like? Does it feel like it's happening, like you're there, or like you're being shown, like you're finding out, like the messages are coming through? Dreams can feel like that, like your brain can only reveal these things in the darkness of sleep. Well, my dear, as your unofficial and ambiguously undefined companion, here are my thoughts. Keep feeding. You wanted me to tell you to leave it alone? Why? Are you satisfied with, just ignore it? No, I didn't think so. You, my dear, are not a satisfied woman. You are a curious woman, and curiosity is not a thing to ignore. Perhaps, just like with this shadow, ignoring it is not working. You are exhausted, you are frustrated, you are no closer to understanding what plagues you. Don't run away. Toward. Always toward. Time goes by so quickly with you. My coffee's cold. But a small price to pay to speak to such an interesting young lady. Tell me more about the dream. I'll want to hear it. My dear, I thought that would be obvious. I'm curious too.